Hey guys, we're going to explore how to steam vegetables. Sounds pretty simple. We're going to put some hot water, and this is a steamer, just a strainer on top, and we're going to go ahead and put this on and get the water hot. Now here's some simple bagged vegetables: Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and green beans. Now broccoli or green beans, we don't need to do anything but open a pack and throw it in there. And all of these are going to cook about 5 minutes, except Brussels sprouts, which take a little bit longer. So the way you prepare Brussels sprouts is you're going to, with your paring knife, you're just going to cut the bottom off and then make a little indent into it. And this is going to help it cook, get the water and the heat into the center so it'll cook a little bit faster. So that's how you prepare the Brussels sprouts. So now all our Brussels sprouts are cut up. If you have some large ones, you might want to cut them in half. The idea is to get them pretty similar size. So if they're really tiny, don't put that little incision in it. You want them to cook up evenly. We're just going to put them in the steamer. I can see my water's boiling, so we're just going to put this on. We'll start with about 5 minutes. Brussels sprouts, maybe about 8. The other veggies, probably about 5. So my cameraman said, hey, I'm not that fancy. I don't have a steamer, so what am I going to do? Well, we're going to boil vegetables. You just need a 6-quart pan, fill it with water, and we're going to put a little salt and put that on the stove. And then again, we're just going to cook our beans for about 5 minutes. Now regarding cooking the broccoli, I just opened the bag and there's tiny pieces and there's huge pieces, so this is not going to cook up very even. So I'm going to take the big pieces and I'm just going to cut them in half. And it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to help us cook more evenly. And I'm just going to leave it on the cutting board, so it's so much easier to then just put it in my strainer. And I'm just going to put this on the steamer for about 5 minutes. The key with this, do not overcook it or you end up with broccoli mash. So you can see our green beans are cooking. They're changing color. You want them to turn sort of a darker green. These are kind of at the halfway point. You can also just take one out, see if it's still kind of tough. You want to keep cooking it. Now our broccoli, it looks perfect. I'm just testing it. Again, yeah, it's starting to get soft. You don't want this to turn into mush. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this. Same thing, I'm going to shock it. I'm going to run it some cold water, and boom, you're going to have broccoli. If we're eating it tonight, do not shock it. Just go ahead and put some butter and olive oil and salt, and it's going to be good to go. We're going to check on our Brussels sprouts. We're just going to stick a knife in, and they're nice and soft. I'm just going to pull those off and put them in a colander. If I'm going to eat these tonight, I'm going to go ahead and put some butter on it. If I want to cook all of these vegetables at once, I can just pour some cold water on it. Now you'll lose maybe, some of the flavor, etc., but we're also about being practical and convenient. So we can cook all 3 of these vegetables. I'm actually going to do that right now, so I have them to use throughout the week, and I don't have to cook fresh vegetables every night. So here we have our cooked off vegetables, our Brussels sprouts, our broccoli, and our green beans. We didn't overcook it. You can see the nice vibrant green in all of these. We don't want them mushy, but we can cook them ahead and then we can just reheat them during the week as you like. And maybe the first night you use them hot and fresh and then you store them. And I'm going to show you, we're going to be using these throughout the week.